What is going on, guys? Abundant Alchemist here, helping you make money in crypto and other markets and helping you with TA. So, just looking at the bounce back with Bitcoin, looking kind of bullish in the short term at least, even though we may fall further down. Some people are talking about 17,000, 20,000. But that does not necessarily mean that the altcoins, in particular DeFi, which is short for decentralized finance, will not be doing well. And that's one of the sectors that I'm focusing on right now. Um, I'm going to go over pretty much what my whole plan is, what coins I'm looking at, and just the macro of it all. With the Fed causing a lot of inflation and there being further disruptions to supply chains. If you've heard in the news, Japan, a big freight boat holding microchips for cars sank, and so that's further going to help disrupt supply chain as far as vehicles go and whatever else they had on the boat. So the way that I'm approaching the crypto market right now is breaking it up within 5 sectors. Launch pads, where they introduce new projects. User interface, where you could purchase crypto. Developer tools slash oracles. So developer developer tools being decentralized apps, dApps, and oracles, which have the function of connecting different chains. For example, Chainlink is an oracle, which if you're trying to work between an ERC20 token from Ethereum and say, for example, Dogecoin, that oracle could help those two different coins interact. And also different ecosystems. So, for example, the ecosystem of Cardano working with the ecosystem of XRP. You could use oracles like Chainlink and Band. All right, developer tools, oracles, decentralized apps, and DeFi. So I'm going to get specific here. Launchpads, I purchased some BNB. It is a springboard for new projects, Binance Coin, such as CakeSwap, Binance Smart Chain. Polka Starter is a decentralized exchange. I'm looking to purchase some Polka Starter and Sunday Swap. Those two things I have yet to buy, as well as Duck Starter, Paid Network, and some YFDI, Yearn Finance coin. User interface, Binance, BNB, and Crypto.com are two interfaces that people will be using to purchase crypto. So I am already invested in CRO and Binance. I'm actually staking CRO and Binance. I've purchased. I'm going to probably purchase more. I'm pretty much being cautious because although there's a bounce right now, I want to make sure that we're going upwards before I begin buying a whole lot more coins. But these are the coins that I am buying. EOS, Chainlink, since it is a oracle. Band, another oracle. I'm looking into Morales, which is a developer tool based off of Java. So I think this is going to do really good. Also because the influencer Ivan on Tech is the creator of this. C3, Charlie 3, is part of the Cardano ecosystem. I still have to purchase some of that, as well as Soul Starter. You're going to see these being like used widely in these new ecosystem infrastructure, Mercurial Finance for decentralized finance, Synthetics, which allows the legacy markets, stocks to be traded within the crypto space. Also, quick swap. DeFi should be doing very well in the summer. A no-brainer token to invest in if you don't have the time to really be researching what is best for your situation would be this coin called Don Key. Don is the coin symbol. Also, decentralized finance, Aave, UMA, YFI, as I mentioned with the launch pads, Comp, and Maker. I did buy some Comp already. I'm going to get some more Maker. But this is how I'm pretty much setting it up. So I have a piece of the entire ecosystem pie broken up in these 5 sectors: launch pads, user interface, developer tools slash oracles, decentralized apps, infrastructure, and finally, just as a whole, I'm very bullish on DeFi. So if you don't necessarily want to take my word for it, which you shouldn't, just do research into these different sectors. Again, launch pads, user interfaces, developer tools slash oracles, decentralized apps, dApps, infrastructure, and just look into DeFi in general. Gold I'm using as a hedge because of the fact that crypto is so volatile. So I have been buying PAX G, which is backed by gold. That is PAXG. That's Paxos Gold. I'm just making sure that I'm giving you the right information. Yes, PAXG. So that way you get gold exposure in your portfolio. I'm going to look into gold futures, uh, yield farming also, and Bancor for yield farming. In other words, you stake, you deposit a certain coin, and you get high yield in return for it. So as I'm stepping back looking at this space, I am fairly confident that this bull run is not over. I sold at a certain point because I just didn't know how far down we were going to fall short term. Kind of watching Bitcoin bounce up. We may get a high of like 38, 39 before we fall back. In any case, I think that decentralized finance is going to make some money this summer. And other notable mentions that I bought: Kusama, KSM, which is likened to Polkadot. It's pretty much the canary coin for Polkadot. Things are tested out within the Kusama ecosystem before they launch on Polkadot. Graph, GRT, I bought some of that. I will be looking into mining rig for GRT. Chainlink, like I said, the Oracle. I bought some Helium Network, HNT. Solana, which is, you could say, a competitor to Ethereum, but I'm bullish on both. I think they're just going to play different parts. It's like, can Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and Sprite survive in an ecosystem? There's even space for RC Cola, if you understand what that is. So it's just, they don't necessarily have to kill off one another. They could just serve different purposes. As far as Solana, Ethereum, even Cardano, which I'm highly staked in, I bought some Uniswap. I purchased some more Digibyte, which I have to look more into. There's someone called Crazy for Cryptos that introduced me to Theta, and also T-Fuel, and he is very bullish on Digibyte. So I did I put 1% of my portfolio into Digibyte, but I gotta further do more homework before I start buying more. It's done well in other bull runs, so it should do well in this bull run, but always do your own research. Polka starter, I gotta buy some more. I did buy EOS. I just purchased some Bondly. I just purchased some Audius. In my opinion, both Bondly and Audius are at perfect reload zones before they will go further up. They've already proved that they could double from where they are right now. I purchased some Akash, which Akash is infrastructure. I purchased Waves. I am looking to purchase some more Parsec. Let's see what else I got. I bought Algorand. Algorand's ecosystem was really impressive when I did some research. Crypto Bureau did a very good video on Algorand, and I was very impressed with Algorand, so I put 2% of my portfolio into that. Theta, T-Fuel, and blah, 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 blah. I do have UDT. I bought some Stellar Lumens. And yeah, besides this and gold futures, I'm looking at certain stocks to invest in. The markets are closed today, but I am keeping a close eye on, although it's a bit behind as far as what is reported by what Michael Burry purchased. I'm looking at those investments to see if I could get a good entry, and also keeping track of the manager of, I believe it's Arkham Finance, but Kathy Wood. She is being called the second like oracle of, how Warren Buffett is considered the oracle of Omaha because he calls stocks and has done very well. Kathy Lee, um, Kathy Lee, Kathy Wood, sorry, Kathy Wood is renowned at picking good stocks. So what you could even do, because this information is public, you could go to the company that she works for and see what their recent purchases are. So I'm gonna leave you guys with that. Peace and enjoy your Memorial Day weekend.